All right, welcome back. Listen to this.
National Executive Committee meeting of the People's Democratic Party, highly anticipated, and it has ended yesterday. And there are so many commentaries that have been coming out from that meeting. Some persons are comfortable with the outcome, others are disappointed. So let's find out exactly what is playing out as far as that meeting was concerned. We've been joined in the program by former governorship aspirant in Ogun State and a PDP chieftain, Mr. Sowunmi. He joins us from Abuja studio. Mr. Sowunmi, thank you so much for coming on the program.
Thank you for having me.
Let's begin with your assessment. Are you satisfied or disappointed with what played out at yesterday's NEC?
Okay, I think the first thing I want to say is send condolences to the governor and people of Plateau State, and to say that we're tired of giving out condolences. We really look forward to a government that can step into the issues, stamp its feet down, and do whatever is required, including rejigging the security architecture to give the states more powers to be able to control the security of their spaces and do a whole lot more. We can't normalize just saying every time people have been killed, people have been killed, people have been killed.
All right, let me ask, is this the same guy that was disappointed in Obasanjo some 2 weeks ago?
Yes.
We covered this, right?
What
is it now again? What has happened now again? Please tell us.
There is nothing out of place in what has happened. You're speaking to the expectation, the negative expectation of people who had wanted the National Executive Council or Committee's meeting of the People's Democratic Party to hold, and then find that the center shouldn't have held in the course of holding that meeting, but to the chagrin of so many doubters and naysayers, Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of the party, and a man, Isato, was a turncoat and mole in the party, Governor Wike, former Governor Wike, the current FCT minister.
What does it mean by PDP loaned Wike to APC and he will soon return? What's that?
They did not tear themselves apart.
Okay.
He was talking to the fact that people were calling. I noticed some of our senior colleagues and colleagues on national television programs describing it as a disgrace that Wike, who should have been thrown out of the party for anti-party activities and sabotage, had been accommodated, and it was a victory for him. That's what he was speaking to specifically. That no, in this case, that PDP had been able to defy all punditry and negative focus to hold together as one.
So they're not fighting anymore.
Yeah, they may be fighting. Well, if you find peace in any human organization, that would be a kind of peace of the graveyard. It would be a facade. It would be a pretense. Not the real thing. So
they're no longer fighting. It was all false. It was all false accusation.
No, what he's saying is that instead of having the whole structure torn apart, torn down, they were able to manage their differences, and they came out of that forum more united, maintaining a united front. And that's why I said Wike is still a member of the PDP, and that he was able to throw a jibe, an underbelly punch at the APC there. If they were competent, they wouldn't have forayed into the fold of PDP to borrow a performer, a drama king like Wike.
Like Wike.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
That's what he's saying. Okay.
So, yeah.
All right.
So they've been able to hold together. But in the intro you played, You heard
Yes.
about the massacre on the plateau.
Yes. Please.
How several people were again killed by suspected Fulani herdsmen.
Mm-hmm.
Elsewhere in Niger State, more than 7 soldiers were killed in Chiroro this past few days. The kind of movement of troops that you saw went to Delta State, Okoma, when soldiers were killed. You are not
Right.
seeing that kind of, and we are not instigating anything, but we are looking at the double standard involved when it comes, when they want to make it look like, yes, the southern part of Nigeria, you make any trouble, we put you. They will talk of cobra dance, python dance, whatever. But when soldiers are killed with impunity up north by well-known uh, marauders, bandits, terrorists, kidnappers, herdsmen, nothing gets done. And that is really frustrating. We will talk more about this situation some other time. We have decided to hold to our chest our exclusive findings and reports about the situation in Delta, Oklahoma, what fueled it, the greed of soldiers, army, their struggle with men and women in the Navy that took them to that, that took them to the creeks, the Niger Delta Creek.
Mm-hmm.
How many bandits had been caught and that should have been neutralized in Niger State in the past, who alleged that they were handed more than 500 guns by certain prominent former Nigerian leaders, all in the name of keeping watch over cattle in Niger State. Those things we have had their intervention. No wonder the whole place has mere anarchy on the range. Yes.
Okay. All right. Good. Thank you so much for bringing us up to speed with that. We just we're still covering the PDP stories. I mean, obviously Nigerian politics in general, but all the drama that's going on in that camp.
Yeah. So in the meantime, the acting PDP chairman remains in office, Professor Yosha Ayu or Dr.
What is the position of Atiku? Atiku exactly.
Atiku is the current party leader. I mean, he used the presidential flag bearer, the candidate of the party in the last election. So he's the obvious leader. But he is taciturn. He hardly talks.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What are the chances that that Peter Obi will go back to PDP?
Well, as a man of faith, why don't we allow tomorrow to take care of itself? If it chooses to go back, good luck to LP. But you also know that LP does not even have that kind of pitch at the moment. But I think they will sort themselves out the way PDP has been able to put themselves together. I think I do not. That would be like asking for too much. To expect that, but you can't predict any politician.
Never know.
Anything can happen.
Are you saying Peter Obi is like the rest of them?
He said?
Are you saying Peter Obi is like the rest of them?
He is a politician.
Just a fact, huh?
Yes. He is a politician.
All right, that's good. There was a little drama between Reno Omokri was being dragged earlier today on social media for talking from two sides of his faces. about three sides of his face. Well, they put up. It was dragging one.
Triple face.
Anyone, I think it's probably up to 4.
Oh, a triumvirate face.
Yeah. It was there
Red
was
Buckley. Which
Aaron
one
Walker.
did you wear?
There was one that he mentioned. He said no, like he told Peter Obi, you will never become the president. When in more recent times he has a lot of respect for Peter Obi. I think they met up too and was hyping him, and so he got into it with some young Nigerian influencer called the Very Dark Man, and they were dragging each other on the internet earlier because Sheon Okinbaloye was asking him about Very Dark Man, and he essentially just said next next question, because he has some accusations coming to his brother on some assault allegations. But anyway, that's that.
Let us leave them to sort themselves out. In the meantime, in America here, let us appreciate our Congress for, particularly the House of Representatives, the way they were able to put together that intervention fund for Ukraine, Taiwan, and Israel. I think in the long term, we see them rising to the occasion, and then the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Michael, freeing himself from all these MAGA stranglehold. He's broken free now, and we think we can keep up to speed in making sure that we deliver. Because I suspect if we do not do something so radical in how we give support to to Ukrainians.
There's
Vladimir
so much.
Putin.
There's so much going on with that honestly, I want us to do some more coverage of that later
Yes,
on.
yes. Oh, you mean tonight?
No, not tonight.
Yes. Well,
I walked through the protest that was going on in New York City all day today at the Columbia University.
The pro-Palestinian stuff.
Yes.
At Columbia.
At Columbia, I was there today. I walked
Yes. Well,
multiple times through them, and it's scary. To be honest with you, it's a scary scene, even in the middle of New York City.
Yeah, you know the solidarity of people on the verge of whatever in life, but people should also look at the struggles of Jewish people over the ages. They've been through a lot, and for anybody to continue to plot their annihilation, their extermination, that is where I'm so scared of Donald Trump. See, when Adolf Hitler, initiated his Holocaust against the Jews, he started first by denigrating and dehumanizing them, calling them vermin, rats, and what have you. That was an orchestration that snowballed into the eventual deliberate killing of more than 6 million of them. And when Donald Trump looks at you and I, immigrants in this country, and then calls us animals, calls us all kinds of things.
Let's plan to cover that so that we don't mix that up with the PDP story. Let's plan to cover that later time. Yeah.
All right.
But
that would be wonderful.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Do us a favor, hit the like button, share, subscribe, and follow. If you're a PDP follower, hit the like button. If you're APC follower, make sure that the like button is lit blue.
LOP.
If you're LOP, just make sure you leave a comment and say LOP, and then we'll answer you in the comment as well. But we appreciate you. Thank you so much. We're getting some love on the platform, but let's keep it going. Just help us hit the like button. Hopefully you've been enlightened, educated. Thank you for being here today, Chief. We'll see you.
My pleasure, as always. And thanks for the job you're doing. And to thousands of our fans out there, we're growing by the day, and you can always support what we do by making sure that you grow us further.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Take care. See you soon. Bye.